we're ready. We're unmuted. Good to go. All right, guys, we'll jump in straight to Zoom.
All right, we'll start with Aaron Summers and then go to Graf and then open it up.
Thanks, Coach. The Raptors, they play pretty small. They play fast. How do you counteract the pace that they like to play with, especially without somebody like Josh Hart on the court?
It's extremely important for us to get back in transition. They're one of the league leaders in transition points, and we got to keep them. Even though they play small, they do a great job of crashing the offensive glass. So just a couple areas that we need to focus on, and they're playing well right now. And so we have to come out with an aggressive mindset.
How big will Jonas Valanciunas be in tonight's game, and what would you like to see from him inside?
First of all, I think he'll be huge. He's excited about being back here in Toronto, where everything started for him. We want to look to get the ball to him in the post. I'm sure they'll come double team him, try to keep the ball out of his hands, but he's ready. He's ready for the challenge, and we look forward to it.
Coach, unfortunately, due to the circumstances, this is the first time this year you're going to be playing in an empty arena. I know you experienced some of that last year. What's that like as the road team going in? Can you take any type of advantage from that?
I'm not sure. It's not something that either team wants to get used to again. But because of circumstances, we understand this is where we are. So we'll go out and we'll compete and enjoy what we do. But we love having our fans in the arena, both home and away, whatever it is. That's what guys get up for.
I know you mentioned getting back in transition, but this is a team in Toronto that loves to turn you over. I know ball security is a very big priority every single game, but especially in this one, how important is it?
Extremely important. They pride themselves on getting deflections, getting in the passing lane, causing havoc defensively, turning teams over so they can get out in transition and fuse their break. So it's going to be imperative for us to execute and take care of the basketball. Even when we get out and run, we have to keep the game simple.
Yeah, Willie, and kind of to Graf's point, just what makes them so good at turning teams over that you've seen on the tape?
Well, I think it's a focus point of the Raptors, of their team. Their coaching staff they do a great job of implementing a system that gets guys up. They pick you up full court. They'll mix the defense up. And they're a team that focuses on some of the hustle stats, getting deflections, taking charges. Like I mentioned earlier, second chance opportunity, so they go in and they crash. But they do a great job defensively, and we have to be diligent about taking care of the basketball.
Hey, Willie, going back to Aaron's point about JV tonight, how much more important is his playmaking going to be? I mean, since they are playing small, like we talked about, probably going to send a lot of double teams his way. So how much is him being able to make that extra pass going to be so important tonight?
He understands that. It's going to be important. There's times where he'll have an advantage. We can throw it down. He can score quickly. But there's also times where we just need to get the ball in his hands because he demands double teams, and he knows that he has to just look for his teammates, make the extra pass. So we'll mix it up with him, get him in the post. I'm sure there'll be times where he's out on the perimeter, but he's definitely and we as a team, we're looking forward to getting out there.
Hey, Coach. I wanted to ask you about Nikhil. Obviously, he's had a bit of an up and down season, but what can you say about his character and his work ethic that kind of makes you confident that he's going to continue to get better as he goes on here?
Well, Nikhil is a great young man, high character guy. He comes in and he works his tail off every day. So it gives us confidence. It gives him confidence to know that he just has to stick with it. He'll have some games where he doesn't shoot the ball well, but he's doing a lot of things well for us, getting into the lane, making plays for his teammates. His finishing is getting better, and we just encourage him to continue to take quality shots.
Hello, Coach. Hope you're doing well.
How you doing?
Coach, two quick questions for Herbert Jones. what is the most impressive part on his game from your perspective? Is the concentration, is maybe the work ethic during practices for you? And also, you were working with Michael Bridges in Phoenix Suns. Do you see any kind of similarities between Herb and Michael Bridges?
Yeah, I think the thing that impresses me the most about Herb is that for him to be a young player, he's far beyond his years and his ability and his IQ on the basketball floor. He's most of the time in the right position offensively and defensively. He execute plays at a high level. He's defending most teams' best players and that. And I agree. He reminds me of Mikal to a degree. Both of those guys, they have a defensive mindset. They can attack the basket. And like Mikal, Herb's three-point shooting is getting better and better.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Is that it? Okay. Thank you.